Didn't even give me the time to get set up. We're going to have Milrius coming down the side right now. He's going to get that pass off to Fred. Fred is looking to get up to ramp over to Nest. He's got that pass on his left side. He is going to want to use it, but Mooney is going to get the tackle before he gets the opportunity to get that off. It's going to be Fred now with the ball again. He's closely followed by Parrot. We're going to have Milrius, though, grabbing that ball with the pass over to War. War getting that pass back to Fred quickly. He's going to move his way up to Roof with the quick pass back over to War. Now, Fred making his way down the side over to Central for the shot. Bringing that up to 1-0 MHC's way with 5 minutes 57 seconds left on the clock. Mooney coming in from the left. Seems the rounds are a bit messed up. That's alright. Mooney going for that top-down shot. It's not going to be successful, though. Parrotman is going to have to come through to scoop that up, moving his way back around to left sidewalk. We're going to have him move under Milrius, but he's going to get tackled right there. Secret instead having to come in and grab that ball real quick. Now Mooney with the ball is going to get that pass off to Parrot. Parrot down onto ramp. He's looking for his passing opportunities, but he's going to fumble that ball only slightly, but it is still going to make that shot in, making it 1-1. Now Milrius to grab the ball, making his way up to the left side. That pass off to Central. Central's going to get the reset over to Fred. Fred with the pass to Milrius. Milrius sitting back on his end of the field, just slowing it down. He doesn't need to speed anything up yet. It's going to be a pass over to Fred, but that will not be successful. It will instead go into Secret's hands. Secret now making his way up the right side with a long shot. It is going to make it in, making that 2-1 the Lebronzo's way. Bit of a tap out going for Milrius right now. He's just going to shoot it straight over to Central. Not even a delay in for a thought to occur. Pass up to Central after a bit of a fumble right there. It's going to be over to War from Central now on the other side of Halo. War receiving that and quickly tapping it over to Fred. Fred looking over. He's got one on Bridge, but he is just going to try to drop that into goals. Mooney collecting it and shooting it down left side to Parrot. We are going to now have Mooney scooping that up and going for that shot behind the back, but it will not be successful. Fred getting the interception right there. It's going to be Central's ball now. Central moving his way up and down all around, but nowhere other than the middle. He's going to try to get that pass off. It's going to get sent back to Fred. Fred now with the ball. He's just sitting up there, taking his time. It's going to be up to Milrius now. Ooh, Mooney getting his hands on that ball. It's a bit of a struggle right there, but Parrotman is going to be the one to get it in the end. Looking for his reset back to Kratos on right butt cheek. He's going to get that pass off to Mooney on left halo instead, though. The quick cut pass right there. Secret is not going to get the shot, but Mooney is going to come in from the side, bringing that up to 3-0. 3-1, sorry. As Milrius grabs, he's going to try to get that pass off. It's going to work over to War. Quick back pass to Fred is going to get another pass to Milrius. Tap up to Central as they move their way down the field. Fred with the pass over to Milrius. Milrius with the quick carve around. It is going to be towards Parrot. Parrot is going to be able to get that deflection, though. So now Mooney's ball making his way up right sidewalk. Fred is going to just tap it back to Central at goals. Central moving his way around with the pass over to Fred. Moving his way up the left side now. He's going to get over Mooney. Under to Milrius, but Milrius is going to get tackled. It is now Mooney's ball. Just moving in on an empty goal for the easy shot, making that 4-1. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left on the clock. Milrius getting that pass off to Central now. He's going to move his way up. Looking to make his way around. I'm going to turn down my mic a little bit because I think I'm peaking. But we do have Fred with the ball now. Making his pass over to War, intercepted by Secret. Central moving his way up the right side. He's going to do a ceiling carve back over to Ramp. Quick pass over to Milrius. He is going to have Mooney right behind him right there. Fred tugs it now, moving his way up to the left butt cheek. Just sitting down, giving his teammates time to position themselves well. He's going to wait for Mooney to push him there, getting that pass off to War. War going for the backwards pass over to Central, making it 4-2, still the Lebronzo's way. Parrotman now making his way back towards his own side of the field. Fair play to the Lebronzos. Yeah, they're doing some pretty good shots right here. It is going to be a pass up to Secret, but Secret will not be ready to catch that one as it makes its way back onto Milrius. But he's going to have Mooney and Secret on him, getting those tackles right there. Fred tugs it with the return over to Central. Central now making his way up the left side. Ooh, a bit of a push right there, but he will be fine with it. It's going to be the pass back to Fred. And the straight down shot that is going to bring up the points to 4-3. Still the Lebronzo's way, but MHC are now starting to push up on them a little bit. We're going to have Mooney, making his way up towards left butt cheek and ramp. Bit of a tackle there is going to put it in the possession of Central from MHC. Central with the pass back to Fred after getting tackled. Secret right underneath him, but he won't be able to get that tackle right there. Quick pass down is going to get that into the hands of Central for another goal. Bring them up even now. Even Stevens as MHC have now warmed up a bit more. It is going to be Parrotman's ball with the quick pass over to Mooney. And the quick shot, bringing that first round to an end in the Lebronzo's favour. Fred tugs it in disbelief, apparently. No idea what's going on. Except I have a feeling this arena might have been a bit glitched and didn't work properly. But oh well, ODC bot always fixes it up if they just put in the center. We've got a bit of MHC's last game's clips, and they face off against Face. You know, pretty good game right here. Oh well, it's not too bad of a sell. You know, everyone makes a mistake. Kratos popping the ball back in the center now. For the... well, technically it's the second round. But it's going to show up as the first round because it's a bit bugged. With the ball up, that is going to go straight towards Secret. Secret with the ball now making his way down through the center. Toast with 24 ones behind his name is going to head him off, but it is going to be a goal nonetheless. It's going to go straight into Milrius's hands right there. Central with the ball, passing it straight back over to Fred. Fred's going to get the tap off left side. Milrius with the ball with the reset back to Central. Central is now going to try to make his way around Secret. Making his way up through the middle, off to the left. And the pass over to Milrius. Quick pass across to Toast right there. And another pass over to Central. Central isn't quite going to get his hands on that one, but he will get the tackles, you know, keeping it out of the other team's hand until Toast can make his way over. Unfortunately, it is going to be a 2v1 there, and he will not be successful. Mooney and Secret stealing that ball off him and getting it over to Parrotman. Now we're going to have Parrotman making his way in for the shot. Right over Fred tugs its head. It's going to be Milrius with the ball now. He's going to make his way up and over Mooney. Pass making it into Toastman's hands. Trying to get a backboard 1-2 right there, but it will be unsuccessful. Toastman instead getting that shot off to the right side. Toast is going to pick that up with the quick tap over to Fred. Fred over to right sidewalk. And it is going to be into Milrius's hands once more. He's going to grab that, making his way right over the other team as Central looks to pop that in over to Toast. Bring that up to 2-1. MHC getting on the board for this round with one more point. We are now having Parrotman grab as he makes his way around the right side. looking to get that pass off, but he will be unsuccessful. It's going to go to Mooney instead. Mooney, with the carve around, is going to get tackled by Milrius. Central trying to get that tap away right there, but it will be unsuccessful. Fred and Central both doubling up on him. Is now going to be Secret's ball, making his way back around, looking for that pass. Kratos has not been getting much game time this game, instead favoring Mooney, Secret, and, oh, forgive me, their other teammate, if they've even got one, and Parrotman to do the heavy lifting. It is going to be Fred tugs it over to Toast 1 right there. Toast moving his way down. It's a pass back right up, but it will not go to anyone over in that corner. Instead going down to Fred. Fred with the quick carve around. He's going to get around Secret the first time, but not the second time. Secret making his way in on an empty goal. That is going to bring it up to 3-1. We did see last round, however, that, you know, MHC were a bit slow off the starting blocks, but they did build up their momentum towards the end of the round. Will this happen again with the Lebronzos now ahead one round? Toast is going to wait for Moon to push him right here. Moon's not budging, so he's going to get that pass off real quick. Fred coming to where he was, and Mooney getting a bit of a tackle right there. Is going to be a pass up to Milrius, bit out to his right side, but he is going to get that nonetheless, and tackled right there. It's going to go over to Parrotman. Parrot fumbling the ball a bit there. It's going to be into Mooney's hands instead. He's moving his way in on the goals. Mooney under any for a great shot right there. That is going to be 4-1 the Lebronzo's way. Milrius to grab, moving his way to the right side. Dodge right over Secret there. It's going to be Toast coming in quick, fumbling the ball, though it is going to be a clear from Kratos there. Fred now with the ball. He's moving his way in, carved to the right, looking for that top-down pass over to Milrius. Bring that up to 4-1, I believe. 4-2, sorry. Mooney with the ball, making his way around the right side. A quick crossover to the other end of the court. Is going to look for that right side. Toast getting the save right there and picking it up, carrying it off to the other side. Toast is now in the left wing, looking for his pass at Milrius, or the top-down shot right over the goalie, but it will be unsuccessful. Fred tugs it, catching that clear and going for the left side. He is going to be successful in that one. Bring it up to 4-3. 2 minutes left on the clock here, as Mooney swoops in for the first grab. He's going to make his way around to the right bridge. Choosing not to pass over to Secret there. He is going to go for the backwards shot. Going for the style points right there is not going to do very well for him, as he gets tackled. Milrius and Secret fighting over the ball over here. Oh, very close goal right there, but it will be unsuccessful for MHC's player. It's going to be Central going for that double pass back to Toast 24-1s as per usual. It's now going to be Mooney grabbing once more, coming up the right side, looking for his passes. He's got Secret on left halo. Milrius on his back, though, is going to get that ball over to Central instead. Central moving his way up to inner claw, and Fred with the pass. Fred's going to catch that pass back. Quick 1-2-1 is going to get the double right there, bringing it up to 5-4 MHC's way in round 2. Parrotman ball now. He's moving his way up the left side. There's 53 seconds left on the clock as he just solos it in right past that goalie, bringing it up to 5-all. We're now going to have Milrius moving his way in. He's going to come up the center, looking for the pass over to Toast. Toast is going to catch that. Quick pass back to Fred, tugs it. Quick pass over to Milrius. Quick shot on goal, but Toast is going to be there to catch that one. Now we're looking at Central. Pass down to Central. Central is not going to get past the defense there, but Milrius might. Not quite. Now Mooney with the ball, looking to get over the other team. Jeez. And it is going to be Toast's ball. Quick push back to the left. It is 5-all. It will be overtime if they don't get a point now. Milrius moving his way in down to the ground. He's dropped the ball down to Central. Bit of a fumble there. It's going to try to get that pass off, but he will be unsuccessful. Moving his way back onto Bridge instead. Pass up to Fred. Fred going for the repass, but it will be not quite in right there. It's going to be Central's in the center. Quick pass over to Milrius. Quick shot on the right corner of the goal. They're doing an astonishing job of keeping the possession throughout this little rally over here in the corner. It's going to be Parrotman's now on the roof. Going for that far pass over to Mooney. It's going to go a little bit wide, and Toast is going to get his hands on that instead. Pass back from Fred is going to go a bit awry, but the pass back to Central will be a dime as per usual. Bit of a drop right there is going to put it into Toast and Secret's hands for a bit of a pinch right there up to the roof. Milrius with the ball, moving his way downfield, looking for that top down. It's going to be Toast now in the corner. It's a 3v3 over here with Kratos sitting back, covering those goals. He is going to miss that tap right there. That might be the end, but no, it will not be. Kratos instead catching that ball and getting that pass over to Parrotman. Parrotman on the right side, he's moving in. There's a lot of background noise coming from this game at the moment as he gets the pass over to Secret. Secret not catching it properly, and it is going to be in Milrius' hands. It's a 1v1, him and Kratos, and he is going to get the save. Nice job, Kratos, right there. It's going to be Secret's ball now. Red tugs it, pulling it up on his side. He's going to get the bounce over Mooney. Just keeping it away from that blue team in general. Milrius misjudging the path that Central was going to take there, is going to go for the pass that he wasn't there for. Fred trying to keep it off to the left side now. It's Mooney's ball. He's moving in. He's got the pass to Parrotman, but Central is going to be there to get that interception. And it is Toast looking for that clear right now. He's going up the right side. He doesn't have any teammates in this half, and Mooney is going to get the steal. It's an empty goal that is not going to go in. It's going to be a bit too far off to the right there. Central with the ball, moving his way up once more. It's a pass over to Milrius. Milrius going for the top left corner, and he is going to get that, bringing an end to the second round. 6-5. Strong game play there from both teams. But MHC just barely pulling ahead now. We are going to have Cat come in as a sub for Central on MHC. And the Lebronzos are going to keep the same roster as last round. Ball shouldn't be too far off. 13 seconds left to center. And then we are going to start round 3. Both teams are now circling the arena, looking to get around. It is going to be up and to Mooney first. Mooney's going to get his hands on that ball. Not going for the reset, though. He's going to move his way down into right trench instead. Looks like he got the pass off at some point, because Parrotman now has got it. Secret moving his way in, but he's not going to be able to get that tight shot right there. It's Mooney's ball now. He's making his way back around, but he is going to get tackled there. Parrotman, though, scooping it up and getting that first goal of the round. 30 seconds in, one for the Lebronzos. It is now Milrius moving his way up with the pass over to Fred. Fred is going to take his time, waiting for Parrotman to push him there. It is going to be Cat going for that ball. Not quite getting his hands on it either. It's now Toast with 24 ones, moving his way up to the left side. Claws going to get tackled there, giving the possession over to Mooney instead. Cat getting underneath right there. They're moving in for a quick reset over to Milrius. Mill is going to move their way up. Sitting back for Mooney to push. It's going to be the pass over to Fred that doesn't quite connect right there. Mooney instead getting their hands on that ball, going for the long shot. It's a bit too far out to the right. It's not going to go in. It's now going to be Fred's ball. Fred with the quick back pass is going to get it to Parrotman. Parrotman moving their way across. Pass over to Secret, but it is going to go into that left-hand corner, bringing that up to 2-0. Little wave there from Fred. Now Toast picking up that ball, looking for that pass over to Cat. Cat's going to pick that up, looking for the pass back to Fred. Fred is now the man to chase for the blue team. He's looking to get behind Toast, use him as a bit of a battering ram right there. He's going to move his way up the left side, up butt cheek, up floating platform right there. He's got Mooney on a halo to defend him, but he's going to get that pass off to Milrius on opposite halo. The pass over to Cat, not quite working out for them there. Is instead going to be Milrius with the ball. Cat getting that slap across to Fred. And Milrius trying to keep that possession there. It's going to be in Cat's hands for the backhand through center over to Toast. Toast with the right hand sealing calf, hitting Anvil, but getting over to Milrius. Anyways, there's that pass over to Fred we were looking for. It's going to be up on Halo, up on Ramp. A bit of a drop right there is going to give the possession over to Secret on the Lebronzo's team. It's 1 round each. Lebronzo's are 2 up with 4 minutes left on the clock. The pass over to Moon. Milrius with the tackle and the possession takeover. It's going to be pass over to Fred on right sidewalk, making his way up to Halo, looking for the downward shot and pass to Milrius, making that 2-1. Still the Lebronzo's way. MHC getting on the path. Mooney is now going to grab that ball, making his way up the right side. He's looking at any passes he can make. He's going to solo, but it will not be successful. Steph bugging out in the background. It's going to be Parrotman's ball. Moving their way in, looking for that slow shot, looking to confuse the goalies on a different tempo. Secret down to Parrotman. Parrotman looking across to Mooney. The pass across to Mooney is going to work, but Milrius, once again, with that defensive work, is going to swoop in for the grab. The backwards passes are just not working for Cat today. It's going to go to Toast, though. Pass back to Cat. Looking over at Milrius there. Quick pass back to Cat. Pass over to Fred. And Fred trying to drop it down onto Cat right there, but it will be unsuccessful. Instead, almost getting into the possession of Parrotman, but Mooney is going to grab that. He's moving his way down, but it will be into the ground once more. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock, and the Lebronzos are 1 point up. Toast using that patience once more. Pass over to Cat, but Kratos is there right in the goal, ready to receive that shot. It's going to be over to Milrius. It's a 1v2. The left side is going to get Secret's hands on it. Parrot getting that pass off to the right into Mooney's. Quick interception there from Fred is going to get it back, sent back down, but Secret is there on it once again. Looking to get around the left side this time. It's going to be Parrotman's ball. Moving his way across. Cat with the grab. Looking to get around. Cat's up on right bridge. Trying to get that pass off to Fred. Fred on the pass over to Toast is going to hit it for a bounce off the wall. Going for that top-down shot. It will just slightly be unsuccessful, but we are going to get a come in from Milrius. Grabbing that goal. It's now Parrotman down the left side, looking to get past Milrius here. He's going to go up high with that speed. Mooney with the pass over to Secret. And Cat pulling it back. Pass back to Parrot Man. Looking for that shot and getting it on the left side. It's going to bring it up to 3-2, still the Lebronzo's way, but it was an even game for a second there. Cat with the ball, moving their way in, not going for that pass, going for the backhand shot. It will only just be unsuccessful. Kratos sitting there in goals and acting just like a brick wall. Milreis getting their hands on the wall, though. The brick wall is not there to stop it. It is now 3-3 with 10 seconds left on the clock. It's Parrot Man down the left side. Milreis close in front. It's not too far behind. Pass over to Mooney isn't going to quite make it into their hands, and a bit of a pinch into the ground is going to get it to Milreis on ramp. It's going to be Cat's ball now. Grabbed by Toast. Looking to get that pass across, but it's just going to be a self-pass. The communication between these two teams must be absolutely wild for them to be able to pass, get these quick passes. It is going to be a pass over to Milreis there. And a double shot from Cat, making it in off Milreis. Making that the end of the third round in favor of MHC. Bit of an interesting round right there, as per usual. But it is what it is, Can't control it. A few more MHC clips popping up now. We do have just a bit longer until that ball goes back into the center. I think it's about a minute, which is a bit longer than we used to have it set for VRML, but, I'm not complaining. Sorry for the ASMR stream today, as it is 12:30. Everyone else in my house is asleep. Don't want to wake any sleeping dragons. I've got 3 pings, though. Getting friend requests, because I'm just so popular, from J-Dog. Shout out J-Dog. Thanks for the support. The ball probably should have gone into the middle by now. I think it's getting close. So we'll switch back over to our gameplay scene. 45 seconds. But it doesn't seem to be counting up. So I will quickly go on a quick intermission while I check with the teams to see what's going on. Bit of technical difficulties there. The score is currently 2-1 MHC's way. Going into the fourth round now. It seems that the rounds have broken a bit. MHC going straight for that downward shot, but it will not be successful. It's going to be into Mooney's hands instead. Mooney going for that pass over to Parrot. Parrot is going to scoot his way around the right side. Milry is close behind going for that shot, but it's going to be stopped by Fred. Now we're going to have Milrius up the left side over Kratos and right into that goal. Bringing that up to 1-0 MHC's way. I will quickly fix up the positioning of my scoreboard because it is a bit high. And that will not fix it. Fix it later. That is now Secret with the ball. Moving their way around. Pass over to Parrotman. Shot over to Cat. Cat's got that ball now. Looking to get their way up onto Halo. It's going to be unsuccessful with a tackle right there. Quick shot back to Kratos by Mooney is going to get into Secret's hands. Secret scooting his way around. He's looking to get into those goals, but it's not going to work out well for him. It is instead going to be Fred's ball over up onto Cat. Cat now with the ball sitting on Halo. Mooney coming up from their side, but they're going to get that quick jump. Going for that shot on the right side. It will be unsuccessful. Secret getting their hand on the ball. Getting it over to Mooney there. The top-down shot's not going to work either. It's going to be Parrotman's balls first. Over to Fred. Fred with a quick back pass. It's going to get over to Milrius. Over to Toast. Toast looking to get over the opposition. But he will not work out well for him right there. It is instead going to be Mooney's ball. Sorry for the slight lag. I'm just quickly fixing up the scoreboard. As I pull it back into frame. It is going to be Parrotman going for that pass back to Kratos. Kratos moving their way in. If MHC win this round, it will be the last round. Secret going for that shot, but it is going to be denied by the goalie. It's going to be back to Secret again, coming around the middle, going for a carve around. Pass over to Mooney. He's got the speed. It's going to be Mooney's ball with the pass off to Secret. Milrius is going to scamper in from that side, though, and grab that ball up. It's going to be Cats with the right butt cheek slammer. Coming in, looking to get over Mooney, but it will not work out right there. Now we're going to have Mooney and Secret both moving their way up the left side. Going back towards their own side, getting up a little bit of speed, but they're going to lose it real quick right there with a quick turnaround. It's now Secret looking for that pass to Parrotman. Parrotman with the drop, but Secret's coming back in, looking for that shot once more, but Cat's going to get the tackle. It's now Milrius with the ball, keeping up that good defensive work and good offensive passes. Moving it upfield to Fred. Fred up onto Halo. Just waiting for someone to push. Giving them the time. And the pass over to Toast is going to get them another goal, bringing it up to 2-0. Parrotman now with the ball, making their way around the left side. Off to the right of Milrius. Quick carve is not going to bring them anywhere. It's going to be Fred's ball instead. Shooting it down towards the center to Cat. Cat with the quick back pass over to Fred. Fred is going to move their way up and around. Looking at their options, it's going to be Milrius. Fred going for that shot on the top right corner. It's going to miss out by a hair. Instead going back over to Mooney and Kratos. Fred with the pass back to Milrius. And Toast bringing that ball around. Fred tugs it with the quick pass around. It's not going to work out for him very well. It's going to be a self-pass instead. Fred now moving in for a goal. Bringing that up to 3-0 in possibly the last round. 1 minute 45 left on the clock. It's going to be passed to Mooney. Going up high, but it will not work. But Parrott quickly swooping in for that shot. For some reason, it's showing Mooney. I don't think it does very well with assists. Milrius getting that pass over to Cat. It's not going to work. Cat's headset seemingly falling off a little bit. Parrotman is going to get his hands on that ball, though. Quick readjust is going to get that ball over to Toast. Over to Fred. Fred with the quick shot down left side. It's going to be to Kratos, but Kratos isn't going to catch that one. Secret, luckily for them, scooping in quickly from that side. Milrius on the back, and Cat trying to get that ball off them. It is going to be Cat with the pass across to right side for Toast. Toast is going to be pushed from behind by Mooney. The pass is going to go a bit awry into Secret's hands instead of his own teammates. It's an empty goal. Mooney just needs to score, and there it is. Bringing that up to 3-2. Still MHC's way, but the Lebronzos are starting to pull up on them now. It's 30 seconds left on the clock. The pass over to Cat. They're just going to pass around in their side, not looking to risk anything. Remember, it is already 2-1 in MHC's direction. With Parrott moving their way up, is looking more and more unlikely that the Lebronzos are going to be able to get their last point. Now with Milrius in possession, just going to slam that down for a win. Making that 3-1 MHC's way, bringing MHC up for the win. Thank you. Thank you everyone for dropping by. My name was Kirito178. That was an interesting game that I will have to let Pug know about, and thank you for dropping by. As always, have fun, keep drifting, and see you next time. See ya.